Let us let us begin today's a small session on markets. Today markets are closed. Today markets are closed, and I'm going to teach basic sessions on markets with the help of green pen and red pen, because you see every candle is a green or every candle is a green. Sorry, every candle could be a red or it could be a green. So I have taken the green color and I have taken the red color. Okay. So I will showcase you with certain examples and few basics we are going to study. Okay. So now coming to the classes. It's a day one of the session, and so I hope it is visible. So now coming to what is stocks, we will study about stocks. Okay. And stocks, any questions you can ask me, feel free to ask. So it will be a recorded session and will be coming live as well. So this is a red and this is green. So why I have taken red and green, I will tell you. So always go for stocks, never go for futures and options. So when I talk futures and options, it is in red. And why it is in red, I will tell you. Futures and options. Okay. So stocks means we have different companies in the market. Like who are in tech, they understand Infosys. They understand Tech Mahindra. Let's say we have Wipro. We have so many other companies in the list. We have almost 8,000 companies listed in NSE and BSE. Okay. So there are n number of companies like HSCL, my favorite stock you can say. And people favorite is TCS. It's people, I mean, where the job safety is more. So these are called stocks. Okay. So now coming to futures and options. So every stocks have some kind of intrinsic value. So when we talk about intrinsic value, they have certain kind of values in the markets. So when we got about futures, I will write in red because it is a loss making machine and these are profit making machines. So this always you are in profit and this always in red. Why it is so, I will tell you. So now coming to futures. So we have, like in the market you will be having Infosys futures. Similarly Tech futures. Tech futures. Third, Wipro futures. Okay. For HSCL, I don't know, there are some cash related stock where you won't find any futures. So now coming to 5, that is called TCS futures. So now coming to options wise, right? So when I talk about options, right, we have on Infosys call options and put options. I'll tell you what are call and what are put. Similarly, Techem have call option and put option. CE and call option. Similarly, Wipro has call option and put option. Similarly, TCS have call options and put options. So these are what we call as the futures of all the corresponding stocks. These are the options of the corresponding stocks. Okay. So you can trade either in the stocks or either you can trade in futures, you can trade in options. So before going to trade and all, I'm just giving what is stock markets and all about. It's a game of supply and demand. So whenever there is a demand in the market, you see the prices goes up. Whenever there is a supply is more than the demand, the prices goes down, and the vice versa. So comparing to the stocks, futures and options, where are the profits being tabled up in the markets? These are what we call is the long-term investing we can do. These are the things which we can trade for the next 3 months, and these are the something which you can trade for the next 3 months. They have different kind of contracts are being available. When we talk about contracts, let's say currently it is going on December series, so you will get December series, January series and February series. So you can trade in any of the three contracts of the Infosys call options and the put options. So when we talk about call options and put options, right? So call options is nothing but you are assuming the prices to go up. The prices will go up. The prices of any stock will go up. And then we have a put option. We assume that the market is go down. Then only you can make money in this options trading. So this is what call options and put options. So whenever you are trading any options of any contract of any companies, if you assume that the market is going to go up, you take a call option. When you assume that the market is going to go down, you take put options. Okay. And we have other strategies where market can neither go up nor go down. That time we will play some other kind of games. So for the time being, you understand what is call and what is put. C stands for call and P stands for put options. So these are European standards, what we call as call options in European standard, put options in European standards. So this you can get in each and every of the brokers. The brokers can be Zerodha brokers, can be any broker you go with it, trading with it, Zerodha or ICICI or any kind of discount brokers. The discount brokers are Zerodha and Grow. Zerodha and Grow are the discount brokers. You can go with ICICI, you can go with what you can say angel broking as well. So I prefer the user interface. Best of the user interface you will get in Zerodha and Grow. So these are long term investing. We can do as well as an intraday as well, but my suggestion is to go for long term investing in stocks. The stocks are always meant for long term investing. So always any kind of trade you want to go for stocks, go for long term investing. Never trade any stocks in the markets. So this is what we call as investing. So when I talk about investing, right? So this is all about investing. Go for always investing in markets for longer times. Investing maybe for 3 years, 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, whatever is time horizon is. Invest in stocks. Okay. So this is, and always try to open two different accounts if you are into the markets. Always try to create one for investing and one for trading. So when you go for investing, don't take out the money from trading. लॉस हो रहा है तो इन्वेस्ट का पैसा निकाल के ट्रेडिंग में डाल देने का. Because I am going to teach you whatever the lessons I have learnt in this market over the last, almost I entered in 2018, right? Now it is almost 7 years. So I just wanted to share my analysis, my logic into the markets with respect to understanding of the markets. So whenever you go for stocks, go for investing. So whenever you go for trade, you open two different accounts. There is no limitations, only one account can be done. But whenever you are trading in this account, let's say for example this account, and money goes away, so you if you have extra money, then you will use it. Otherwise, if the same account is there, you will sell some stocks and again there will be a loss. So it is better to advise two accounts. One, if you are going for trading, go with Zerodha and go with stocks. I prefer Zerodha and Grow, although I am not a frequent user of Grow, but I am a full-fledged user of Zerodha. I am not promoting, not recommending anyone, but the user interface of the Zerodha and Grow are promising as compared to other brokers. Okay, so this comes under long-term investing, this comes under futures and options. So these are like what you can say, day trades, weekly trades, monthly trades, 3-month trades. So these are like you cannot buy an Infosys future where you can hold it for 3 years or 5 years or 7 years. But you can, if you have bought in cash, right, whatever the money you have in the account, that stocks can be bought in stocks. But you cannot hold it, you can hold it for your lifetime. But here it's max to max 3-month contracts are available. Let's say currently December is running, means you will get the contract for December, January, February. Similarly for TechM, you will get the contract for December, January, February. you'll get all futures things in all this contract for the TechM. Similarly, Wipro, all the stocks, so most of the stocks have the futures and the corresponding options with respect to the trading. Okay, so this I talked about investing. So when we talk about investing, it is always for a long-term horizon. You will get definite returns, although not guaranteed in many of the stocks. They have become very poor. So this is the case where you have to understand the things and you have to make judgments. So these are like stocks are for lifetime. Never buy or sell any kind of stocks like अरे मेरे को 10% मिल गया 20% मिल गया. When stocks can go tremendously higher, like it can go up to 700, 600, 500% as well. Meanwhile, as soon as we go across my studies, I will showcase my portfolio without any intentions. But definitely, if you are holding stocks for longer term, that will gain you in the longer perspective. But these are into futures and options. And why I have traded in red? Because only very few people can make money in the markets. It is very important to understand the nature of futures and options, what it can do in your day trading, in your week trading, or in your month trading. It can make you rich, it can what you can say, it can bankrupt you as well. I'm using the very harsh word, but it has happened, and you never know which is going to become your priority. So investing in stocks will give you definitely much better potential in terms of number of years. But these are like instant means single day you make some money, taken moving money out of it. That is what all about. So let's say now this is what you can say. Let me bring the duster into the place, and yeah, it's just a brief. I'm touching all those things because I have taken the board today, so we'll be teaching few more things. So this is, you understand, right? Call means the price will go up. You assume the put means the price should go down. Okay. Oh wow, nice board. It clears all at a single instant. Oh wow, good. It's very cleanable. Now coming to what you can say. Understanding the markets in India, right? You have to understand what is NSE, what is BSE, what are different kind of index currently available in the markets, where you can trade and where you can make some money. So now coming to NSE and BSE. When we talk about, let us always use green because we want our portfolios to be green. So when we talk about NSE, right, is everybody knows, right? National Stock Exchange. And BSE is Bombay Stock Exchange. So these are the two exchanges, right? Where I think, I'm not sure, but there are 5k 1000 stocks here, around 3k stocks. So net total, I mean 8k stocks are listed in NSE and BSE combined together. So some stocks will be there in both the exchanges, and some stocks will be present only in BSE, not listed in NSE. Okay. So when you talk about NSE and BSE, you should always understand. So these are being regulated by, who is regulated by? NSE or BSE? They are regulated by what we call as the SEBI, Security and Board Exchange of India. Securities and Board. Securities and Exchange Board of India. SEBI. So SEBI regulates both these markets. So any manipulations happening in NSE and BSE, so SEBI is going to monitor all this what you can say, things happening inside the NSE and BSE. So to understand Indian markets, you have to understand two things. One is Nifty index. Okay, there is Bank Nifty index. Okay, and then we have what you can say, Sensex index. Okay, So Nifty, Bank Nifty. So Nifty comprises of 50 different companies. Bank Nifty index comprises of 12 different banks. Okay. Now Sensex comprises of 30 different companies. Okay. Now there is called mid cap index also. Mid cap. This is maybe almost currently I'm in index. I'm not sure, but it could be 50 or 100. Different companies. So Nifty comprises of 50 different companies, Bank Nifty comprises of 12 different banks, Sensex comprises 30 different companies, and Mid Cap Index comprises of 50 different companies. So this is major indices of Indian stock market. Whenever we see right in the market, आज निफ्टी ने 300 पॉइंट बढ़ गया, means sum of all the 50 companies has grown to almost 1.5 or 2%, whatever may be. बैंक निफ्टी ने 600 पॉइंट का उछाल मारा, लोग ऐसे ही बोलते हैं ना न्यूज चैनल में, तो वो मैं पूरा सिंपल तरीके से आपको समझाना चाहता हूँ. तो 12 जो बैंक है उसकी परसेंटेज में बढ़ोतरी हुई है, उसका मतलब है बैंक निफ्टी ने आज 600 पॉइंट की बढ़ोतरी पे बंद हुआ. सिमिलरली सेंसेक्स इज ऑल्सो देयर, सिमिलरली मिड कैप इज ऑल्सो देयर. नाउ कमिंग ब्रीफली इनटू करंट, व्हाट आर द मार्केट सिनेरियोस आर देयर, आई विल टेल यू. So let me come directly into the point. Okay. अभी हम चलते हैं निफ्टी बैंक निफ्टी की तरफ, क्या क्या कंपोनेंट है. हाँ, सेंसेक्स भी है और एक नया आजकल शुरू हो गया है बैंकेक्स इंडेक्स भी. बैंकेक्स इंडेक्स बैंकेक्स इंडेक्स में भी यहाँ पे भी 15 से 20 डिफरेंट कंपनीज होते हैं, ठीक है. वन इज निफ्टी, बैंक निफ्टी, सेंसेक्स एंड बैंकेक्स. ओके. So the currently the prices, I mean when we talk about like Nifty, right? Currently Nifty is running at 26k, the value. Okay. And Bank Nifty is running at 59k. Okay. And Sensex is running at around like 85k. Sorry. Sensex is running at around like 85k. Okay. Now mid cap index, where is the mid cap index? Let me check it. Mid cap. Okay, now mid cap is running at 46k, and Bankex is again running at around like 65k. So this is the current value of the market. When we talk about like Nifty index, so now Nifty is running at 26k, Bank Nifty is running at 59k, Sensex is running at 85k, mid cap is 46k, and Bankex is like 65k. Okay. So these are the current value of the index which is currently running in the markets. So these are broadly categorized there, what we call as in easy terminology I will tell, these are called equity. When we talk about equities, we have commodities as well. So when we talk about equity markets, so when we talk about, these are all equity markets in Indian stocks. Equity markets. Okay. So equity markets talks about different things. In equity we call as individual stocks, because these are called derivative markets, not equity. So there are two things in markets. One is cash market, another is derivative market. So when we talk about like cash market, right? Cash market, and then there is Okay, maybe for the timing, I'm just teaching you that these are the, I mean, what you can say, a derivative market, not equity market. Derivative markets where we trade in futures and options. Okay, so this is Nifty, Bank Nifty. These are, I mean, called the baseline index. Okay, so when we talk about like derivative markets, right? So always derivative market trades with futures and options. So these are the, what you can say, cash value of the Nifty, Bank Nifty. These are currently running. So when we talk about all those things, sorry, once again. So just for the confusion, I will go for these things. Okay. Similarly, we have this Nifty index. I told you, right? We have Nifty futures. Okay. Now we have Bank Nifty futures. Similarly, we have Sensex futures, then mid cap futures, and then we have Bankex futures. Similarly, for if you go with options, we have Nifty options, Nifty options, Bank Nifty options, then we have Sensex options, then we have mid cap options, then we have Bankex options. So Nifty options, it will have two values which I told you, CE and PE, and Bank Nifty similarly have CE and PE. I'll show you with a practical example as well. Sensex is also CE and PE. Similarly, they everything have a CE value and a PE value. So how trading happens? Trading happens only in these futures and options. Trading doesn't happen in the cash of this kind of segments. Cash will happen only on stocks, not on this index. So always understand these are we call as the derivatives of India. When you talk derivatives, so derivatives come under futures and options. Cash comes under what you can say equity segments. So when we talk about derivative, it is the baseline index. So baseline, these are called the cash components. So currently people will ask what is Nifty currently running at 26k. So futures might be running at around like 26.1k, 2k or 3k. It could be higher or it could be lower. So future can be higher value or it could be a lower value. We will study how futures works, how options works in our subsequent classes. But when we talk about markets, it is all about indices and all. Nifty, Bank Nifty, Sensex, Bankex, Mid Cap Index. So these are the baseline indexes currently running on it. So when we go for the next topic like futures and options, that time we will study how this futures trade and how the CE and PE works. That time we will study. So for the timing, you just understand what is Nifty, what is Bank Nifty, Bank, what does Nifty comprises of, where to see all those things. I will go to study in the next session. So I hope the markets for understanding what is the initial flavor of Nifty and Bank Nifty is all about. I just trader told you, I mean, how we are going to trade it and how we are going to work it. So this is all about what you can say. These are not at all. When we talk about the Nifty, Bank Nifty, it is all about trading, not into investing. So this is all comes under trading. Investing means you are investing in stocks. Okay, so when it comes under trading, it has to be like futures, call options, put options, only call, put and futures. So this comes under trading. So trading is a different concept and investing is all together a different concept. So investing, what, where we can invest, we can talk about other things as well. So now coming to trading. So these are trading. Now comes under different kind of segments we study in the markets. Okay. So concept of investing, I told you in a brief. I tell you, if I go for investing, I will invest in stocks, invest in mutual fund, invest in ETF. These things we are going to study later on. What are those things? Okay, investing. And trading, if you want to do it in a just brief explanation, trading in indices. When we talk about indices, could be like Nifty index, Bank Nifty index, then Bankex index, Mid Cap Nifty, and what else? Sensex. So these are like Nifty futures, Bank Nifty futures, Bankex futures, Mid Cap futures, Sensex futures, or it could be like Nifty C and P. I told you, right? Bank Nifty C/P, Bankex C/P, Mid CP Nifty C/P, Sensex similarly C/P. Okay, so this is in brief. I just told you what an overview of the study which we studied right now. So trading in indices and investing in stocks, mutual fund, ETF. Okay, so when you talk about this, this comes under like derivative trading. So based on the initial baseline we will study. So this is derivative trading. This is called cash investing. Okay. So the first one is investing in stocks for longer period of time, and this is like derivative trading. This you can do in daily basis. All the stocks can be traded in daily basis, but those are not recommendable or advisable to trades on a daily basis. Just hold on for a minute, guys. Hello? Sorry. Yeah, so this is called derivative trading. When we talk about futures and options, that comes under derivative trading. When we do cash investing in stocks, that comes under what you can say investing for long term. People talk about long term. That is for what you can say long term investing. And these are like day trading or week trading or month trading or 3 month trading. Max to max 3 month you can trade in any futures and options. Okay, so where you have the time value and all those things in place. This is called cash investing in stocks. Okay, now we have different kind of commodities. So when we talk about commodities, right, let me go and briefly tell about what is commodity trading is all about. So we have different kind of what we have different kind of what you can say commodities available in the market. We have aluminum, we have what you can say silver, we have gold. I mean there are different kind of commodities. So we will study one by one what this commodity trading is all about and where you can make money in this market. So markets are what you can say brutal, volatile. It can take away your entire savings. So taking everything into consideration, we still do trade in the hope that we will become rich one day. So my task is to let us go for commodity trading. So what are the things coming under commodity? So commodity comes under like what you can say MCX. So MCX is the exchange. What you can say where you can say a lot of tradings can happen. So basically what we will do is this is derivative trading in equity segment. Now we will go derivative trading. Derivative trading in which you tell me in commodity segment. Cash investment, this is what we can say in equity. Okay, commodity segment, what are the options we are having? It gold, we have silver. Okay, what else? We have copper, we have nickel, we have aluminum, What we have? What are the extra commodities? I just forgot, so I'm just taking the help of my broker. Okay, gold, silver, copper, nickel, aluminum, zinc, crude oil, natural gas. Okay. So these are all tradable quantities. So this you can trade in day wise, week wise, monthly wise, 3 month wise. Okay. So minimum with 10K also you can start with, and you can make some like 1K or 2K, that we'll study later. Okay. So these are like few commodity segments: aluminium, zinc. These are the metal, crude oil, natural gas. These are, I mean, what you can say, uh, everyday trades in the, and where it gets traded up. This is in MCX. Like we have told you, right? These are being traded in what you can say. This is what you can say, MCX futures. So when we talk about gold, right? So gold similarly having this, they have the base price currently running. So when we trade, okay, so you can't buy physical gold, you can buy in terms of ETF, but when you trade, you can trade in gold futures. Okay. Similarly, you can trade in silver futures. Now you can trade with copper futures, nickel futures, aluminum futures, zinc futures, crude oil futures, then natural gas futures. Okay. So when we talk about all those things, right? Similarly, they have futures, right? They have the baseline indices of Nifty, Bank Nifty, something other else is running. Now similarly, gold will have call option and put options. What we have similarly in mind. Similarly, silver will have call options and put options. Copper will have call options and put options. Okay. Nickel will have call options and put options. Aluminum will have call options and put options. So everything will be having CE and P. Zinc will have call options and put options. Similarly, crude oil will be having call option and put options. And when we can trade all those things, natural gas will be having call option and put option. So these are all. They similarly can have, like you can trade in a day, similarly in a week, similarly in a month, and this is like similarly in a 3 month purpose. Okay. So these are called MCX. So in MCX you can trade this. In NSE and BSE you can trade all those things. Okay. So currently I mean Zerodha offers everything in a single box, but going ahead they are also going to change into 2 different accounts. In one account you can trade all those things. In another account you have to trade all those things. So there are some regulatory changes in the market, so that keeps you updated. So when we talk about this derivative index, so everything, this all comes under what you can say derivative trading. These are not what you can say cash trading or something like that. Whenever anybody talks about futures and options, it is all about derivative tradings. Okay, so the gold, silver, copper, nickel, aluminum, zinc, crude oil, natural gas, and one more currently, another more derivative trading is currently ongoing. I will tell you. Okay, there is one more derivative trading. Derivative trading, that is in where derivative trading is going in cryptocurrency. It is the talk of the town in cryptocurrency. If you mix what you can say cryptocurrency, we are gone. So now cryptocurrencies are, what are the elements get traded? Bitcoin. Everybody talks about the Bitcoin. Now comes Ethereum. Now comes Solana. So these are the major indices, what you can say, the talk of the town. The Bitcoin and Ethereum are the head of the talk of the town anywhere. Similarly, we have a Bitcoin futures, Ethereum futures, and then there is a Solana futures. Similarly, every Bitcoin will have a call and a put, CE and a put. Ethereum will be having call and a put, and Solana will be having call and a put. Okay. So when we talk about call and a put, similarly it can be traded in a day. They have an expiry in a week. They are very volatile. You can expire in a month. All those things. So 3 months, I'm not sure, but I'll check it out. So like these are derivative trading in cryptocurrencies. So this is cash investing. This is derivative. These are all comes under derivative. Bitcoin also you can trade in cash also. So but the take one Bitcoin is currently now trading at like 88,000 US dollars. That is approximately around 80-90 lakhs. So we will not go for it, but you can go for Bitcoin trading, where you hardly barely requires 10,000, 20,000 to trade, and then you can make some money. So you got the idea of what is cash investing and what is derivative trading. So derivative trading are in day perspective, where people do overnight. This is what the beauty of derivative trading in crypto. The markets are open in Saturday and Sunday. So you will not get bored in your life if the markets are closed in these segments on Saturday and Sunday. In Saturday and Sunday, the markets are open in crypto, basically Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, right? So these are available 24/7. So it comes cash investing. These are all derivative trading. So this is about, we will study what is call and what is put in our subsequent sessions. So this is what I'm just going to conclude my session for today. So please like and subscribe button to my channel. Thank you for watching.